Hello Nini and friends, welcome to a quick rundown on how to play Sky on Linux. The method described in this tutorial is official and completely legitimate. We're going to use Proton, an official compatibility tool developed by Valve, the company behind the Steam gaming platform. It enables you to run Windows games and software on Linux using Steam. Proton is essentially a customized version of Wine, which, by the way, stands for Wine is not an emulator, and it is designed to make gaming on Linux more accessible by providing a better compatibility with Windows games. So first you're going to install the graphics driver. In my case it is NVIDIA, but this procedure varies by distribution and package manager. It usually boils down to adding the repository, identifying your hardware, and installing the NVIDIA package. Once that is done, simply reboot and confirm that the driver is indeed installed and that Vulkan is installed alongside with it as well, which it usually does because it comes bundled with the driver itself by default. Next up, you just install Steam and log into your account, which I've already done here, so I'm going to skip ahead to Steam, Settings, Compatibility. Here you'll need to ensure that both enable Steam Play for supported titles and enable Steam Play for all other titles are active. If they are not active, you'll have to toggle them on and restart Steam to apply the changes. Next up, search for Sky Children of the Light, scroll down to download and hit download. Select your desired storage location and choose whether you want to create a desktop and application shortcut and hit install. Once the download is completed, go to your library, in particular Sky CotL, right-click on it, Properties, Compatibility, and here tick the option that says Force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. And from the drop-down list, select the latest version of Proton. That's it, you're done. Feel free to close out of this window and press play whenever you're ready. The first start may actually take a few moments, and in some cases it may actually glitch ahead of the TGC logo and you'll end up straight on the start screen. But don't worry about that. It's completely normal. And just as a side note, if you ever softlock yourself by accident, like you can't walk or move around, just don't worry. Alt-tab out of the game and click right back into it, and this should get you out of the situation. If for whatever reason it doesn't work for you, you may consider installing Proton GE from its respective repository. Link is in the description down below. Click on Releases and download the latest Tarball archive. Extract it to the designated location, like specified in this manual right here. Then again, go to Library, Sky, Compatibility, and select the newly added Proton GE. If you don't see that entry even after extracting the archive to the designated location, simply quit Steam and restart it. And you should be able to select Proton GE. Remember, Wine is not an emulator and neither is Proton. It's a compatibility layer that allows Windows applications to run on Linux by providing a translation layer for Windows API calls to Linux system calls. In other words, it helps Windows software run natively on Linux without the need for full hardware emulation, making it faster and more efficient in many cases. So there you have it. We officially made Sky compatible with Linux. And it runs pretty honking smooth. As smooth as it can get. So, what you gonna do about it, huh? In this spirit, thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Safe travels!